Welcome back to the IBF. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Canelo Alvarez has not vacated his IBF title, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And contrary to all of these reports coming out, according to Dan Rafael, Canelo Alvarez has come out and insisted that he's been on vacation and he's not yet decided whether he's going to vacate his IBF world title. The purse bids for the fight is set for Thursday. Canelo Alvarez can elect to fight William Skull. They can reach an agreement and then they can get this fight on. He can fight William Skull next to keep his undisputed championship alive. He can fight him next. He can set up the fight. He can make this like an Ivani Yildirim as a one-off fight, and he could plan a much bigger fight with let's say a Benavidez or anybody else down the line as well, all within the same calendar year. It'll be interesting to see what Canelo Alvarez does, and the fact that Canelo Alvarez stated that he's not yet decided on what he's going to do is very interesting. It could lead to him fighting David Benavidez or Bud Crawford, and for me, it doesn't make any sense for him to try to keep his undisputed crown together for Bud Crawford, because that's not a legacy fight for Canelo Alvarez. For David Benavidez, it would make plenty of sense, or if Canelo Alvarez decides to move up in weight, try to be undisputed in multiple weight classes. It will be very intriguing what Canelo Alvarez should do going forward, but it's interesting that he's not yet decided and he could fight William Skull next. The only thing I'll say about this is I have no problem if he fights his mandatory William Skull for the IBF belt, keeps the belt, and he turns around and fights David Benavidez. I don't have a problem with that. To me, that makes perfect sense, and that's an alignment in what Canelo Alvarez should be doing going forward. But if Canelo Alvarez fights his mandatory William Skull, a fight that no one's really excited about, and then you turn around and fight Bud Crawford, that's a waste of time for everybody, and literally no one wants to see it but casuals, morons, idiots, and dummies. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.